everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia and today I'm going to be reacting to One Punch Man episode 4. So the last one we learned more about the evil mad scientist that's in charge of the House of Evolution. I think his name is Genus. And we kind of learned about his backstory, what motivated him, how he got to this point, and how he was basically trying to evolve the human race so that it matches him, because he always felt like he was smarter than everyone around him. But in spite of that, he was kind of shunned by the scientific community, and so he kind of had to go on this mission alone of basically doing experiments on different animals, making new species, until he encounters Saitama. And of course, for him, that's the perfect specimen to study. But to his dismay, Saitama's big secret of how he got so strong is just very basic level training regimen that he did for 3 years. But of course, Saitama destroyed his monster in one punch, as he tends to do. He was very worried about the sale that he was missing. Yeah, I'm curious to see if we're gonna see that guy again, if he's gonna be kind of a recurring villain in the show, or if that was the end of his story. But yeah, and then at the end we saw a group of what looked like government officials, and they seemed to be tracking Janos's movements, and they saw kind of the destruction that he left. So I'm very curious about them. I'm assuming we're gonna learn more about them in this episode. But why are people after him? Yeah, so I can't wait to get into this episode. And so without further ado, let's hop right into it. I don't think it's kind of real though. Hammerhead. I feel like Saitama would fit right in terms of aesthetics. But okay, so I think, okay, so I'm assuming we're gonna have a mini villain each episode. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting so far. These people seem interesting. Of course. Who's that guy? Again, I would move out of the city so freaking quick. Or this general area. E-class. Okay, it's a burly guy. How did that trigger him? Oh. Yeah, they're tarnishing his name and his look. I love his reasons for engaging in fights are so petty. Oh yeah, this guy's going around trying to be a hero. I don't know if you have what it takes for these people, my guy. Okay. Is he actually does he have powers or? Oh, yeah, that's what I figured. Bro, they are coming for you.
その必要はない。あんたは運がいい。俺との契約期間中にこんなことが起きるとはな。
Is he from the Hero League? Oh, he just hired this guy.
案ずるなら連中の命だ。あんたらは死体の山をどう処理するかだけを考えていればいい。
Okay, so this guy's modern ninja. Okay, he's looking for a fight.
待ってたぞハンマーヘッド。ゼニールの使いだ。はじめに言っておく。俺は今まで戦った相手を生かして返したことはない。仕事は完璧にこなす。今すぐ投降すれば死なずに済むが。
I'm assuming he's like a hired kind of like assassin. He looks cool though. Does he have like a sword? Oh man, he's quick. What's his bad habit?
崇高な思想のもとで戦うこの俺が犬に負けるとでも思ったか
You know, it's debatable.
もっと自然に誘い込むように岩を配置できないのか。来る方向が分かっていれば俺のスピードに対応できるとでも思っているんだな。正面からまっすぐに狩る。この俺に歯向かったことあの世で食いる愚か者めが。
Just loud for no reason.
ハンマーヘッドの死体もここだ。では今からも死体が消えた。
Oh.
危なかった。
Oh, okay.
奴が刺したのが頭でよかった。
Are you gonna come after him?
また何かいるな。
Oh, he's big. I'm curious about this ninja guy. Like, I don't know. He seems kind of like the anti-hero type, but then he can also veer off into villain. But is he just like motivated by money? Like he just gets hired to do jobs? Or does he have like bad intentions? I can't tell yet.
またしても俺は相手の力を見誤ってしまったのです。油断した俺はカブトムシの返り討ちに。
Okay.
もしもあの場に
Oh, okay,
サ
there
イ
he
タマ
is.
先生がいなかったら、俺は確実に破壊されていました。
そうか。しかし
Was this the doctor guy?
博士、俺はまた埼玉先生に命を救われたのです。
とにかくその埼玉くんがいかにすごいかを言いたいんだな、お主は。
はい。
ゼノス、今回は間に合わなかったが、今新しいパーツを開発しているんだ。完走すればその埼玉くんを超えることができるかもしれない。
I feel like you can't truly picture like who he is until you meet him.
桃源団に入りたいのか。
いや違う。俺は趣味でヒーローをやってるものだが、一身上の都合によりお前らをぶっ潰すわ。
Best believe it's personal. You stole his look, man. Like, that's so disrespectful.
早くこの場を離れなければ。
がっかりだな。バトルスーツってのに少しワクワクしてたのに、手抜きなデザインな上に機能は怪力だけかよ。
このスーツの入手にどれだけ苦労したことか。
この技、俺もガキの頃にやってた。
I love the soundtrack.
ハンマーヘッドか。こいつは俺に似ている。もう悪さやめろよ。
俺を抹殺しに来たんじゃ。
行け。
This guy's kind of an idiot. Hopefully he's learned his lesson now.
はあ、帰るか。
All in a day's work.
ハンマーヘッドはどこに行った
Okay.
What?
Like I said, what's this guy's deal?
ハンマーヘッドならあっちに行ったけど全裸で。なんだこりゃ。おい、違うぞ。
何が違うんだ。
俺は桃源団の仲間じゃねえよ。
This guy's kind of just looking for a fight.
いやいやいや、ふざけんなよ。よく見ろよ。
よく見るも何もその頭では言い逃れできないな。
ほら、俺だよ俺。趣味でヒーローやってて割と活躍し
お
てる。
前など知らん。
Oh, that's the worst thing you can say to
そ
him.
うっすか。
お前は俺の技を二度も見切った。それが問
So
題
you
だ。
challenged him now.
俺は忍者の里に生まれ、幼少の頃から技の研鑽を重ねてきた。その技をお前は見切った。許されないことをしたな。お前が誰だろうともう逃がすことはできない。
お前はただ自分の技を試したいだけだろ。その無邪気な笑顔見りゃわかるぜ。
どうだ、音速を超えるこのスピード。
帰っていいか。
It's kind of embarrassing for you, not gonna lie.
クメイト。あ、すまん。いや、わざとじゃないんだよ。寸止めしようと思ったら勢いでぶつかっただけで。
Oh!
俺は暗殺から用心棒まで何でも請け負う最強の忍者、音速のソニック。
Speedo sounds Sonic? I don't know. I feel like you need a better name, my guy.
名前を聞いておこう。
埼玉だ。
埼玉、次に会った時がお前の最後だ。
Oh,
あ、
究極の忍術で確実に仕留めるこの音速のソニックがな。
whatever you say.
頑張れよ。
He's so cute.
音速のソニック誰ですか？その頭痛が痛いみたいな名前の
Yeah.
人物を。
わからん。っ
先生がお困りなら俺が消しますが。
ていうかなんでまた来てんだよ。帰れよ、他人なんだから。
先生、俺は強くならなければ。
うるせえ。俺は重大な問題に気づいてショックを受けてる最中だ。
As people don't know him.
知名度が低い。
Hmm.
俺が趣味でヒーローを始めてからもう3年経
He
つ。
needs to like build a name for
今
himself.
までたくさん怪人だの悪の軍団だのを退治してきた。
See, they knew that like trash guy on a bike, but they don't know him?
もっとファンとかいても不思議じゃないだろう。今日なんて言われたと思う？お前など知らん。だってよ、町のやつも俺を完全にテロリスト扱いしやがったしよ。前に怪人が出た時は俺がやっつけたっつうのに。
How quickly they forget.
先のニュースでも桃源団を撃退したのは埼玉先生でも音速のソニックでもなく無面ライダーというヒーローのおかげであると報道していた。
Sure.
先生、ヒーロー名簿に登録してないんですか？
Hmm. See, I was wondering about them. I feel like we haven't heard about them since the first episode.
一定の水準を超えればヒーロー名簿に登録され、正式に
Okay.
ヒーローと名乗ることを許されます。教会に認められたものはプロとして教会に寄付された募金が働きに応じて支払
Oh,
われます。
okay, you get paid. I feel like there's a lot of
個
bombs
人
in
で
this.
活動していても自称ヒーローでは盲言を吐く変態。
変態としか認識されず白い目で見られちゃうよ欲し
So you need like the official certification.
ジェノスは登録してんのか？
い。いえ、俺はいいです。
登録しようぜ。一緒に登録してくれたら返金してやるから。
行きましょう。
Cute.
組織からスーツを盗んでおいて命乞いとは
Oh.
スーツの実践データを記録するためにわざわざ泳がせていたんだがな。
Oh, who are these guys?
丈夫な頭蓋骨に産んでくれてありがとう母ちゃん。俺働くよ。
今日は若者の労働問題に詳しい専門家の真面目なしをゲストにお招きいたしました。さて昨今桃源団のように働く意欲のない若者の増加が深刻化していますが、この現状をどう思われますか？
俺も大して変わらなかったってことか。無職のあいつと。 一歩間違えれば俺もあいつみたいになってたのかな。
Oh, it's over. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting it to end like that. Again, okay, there's a scene at the end.
さあ行きましょう先生。
So you're gonna take a test now, I'm assuming? Okay. We'll see how he does. I mean, obviously he's the strongest one there, but like I wonder what the test is actually gonna be. Alright, so I feel like this is another super fun episode. So there were a few things in here that I wanted to comment on. First of all, the character design I thought was kind of interesting because like the main Hammerhead guy, he kind of looked like Goku a little bit, like the way he like certain expressions that he made. I don't know if that was on purpose. And then the ninja guy, he threw the little like knife thing. It looked like the knives that they throw in Naruto, and like he was also a ninja, so I don't know if that's like purposefully put there as like a little like Easter egg kind of thing, or if it's supposed to be like super obvious, like yes, this is a reference, but like I don't know. I thought that was interesting and fun. That is actually what it is. But then another thing that I thought was interesting was we saw the scene with Hammerhead at the end there. Apparently he stole his armor from like the organization, and I'm wondering if it's the same people that were after Janos that we saw at the end credit scene of the last episode, because we still haven't really kind of gone back to that storyline, like who are those people that are after him, and then who are these new guys. So apparently they let their thing be stolen so that they can see how like it operated in the field, but I'm assuming like we're gonna see them again maybe in the next one. But yeah, we started a new kind of little mini storyline of Saitama and Janos taking like the hero test to be like officially registered as heroes. So I feel like that's gonna be super fun. I can't wait to see what this test is gonna be, because like I said, like in terms of physical strength and like ability, Saitama is like clearly head and shoulders above, but he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. That bike man is stealing all of his shine. So I don't know if this hero association is gonna be like some big joke or if it's gonna be legit. I guess we'll see in the next one. We'll see what this exam is gonna be. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of really lame people that are there without like actual abilities that are trying to just get paid. So I feel like we're gonna have to weed through some pretty sucky ones to get to like any actual talented, legitimate heroes that are in there. So we'll see. I feel like it's gonna be super fun. But yeah, our guy Saitama doesn't feel appreciated. And you know what? I see where he's coming from, because he's done a lot for this city that's always like on the brink of like destruction, but he doesn't get the credit he deserves. And I feel like people should know his name. I feel like being part of being a hero is you risk your life, and like the least people could do is like appreciate it or at least know your name. And I was also interested in kind of the Hammerhead guy and like the Paradisers and like the cause that they were fighting for, because obviously on the surface it's pretty silly, and like Hammerhead guy, at least he had a bit of self-awareness at the end to realize that like, oh, he just didn't want to work. And you know what, fair enough, right? None of us want to work, but I'm interested to know whether there's something kind of like deeper going on there, if they're supposed to be kind of like comedic and like antagonists just kind of like put there to serve the plot, or if there's something kind of at the heart of it. Because like I said, this city is like not doing okay. Like there are monsters popping up all over the place. I wonder if the Paradisers are meant to show the discontent of like the working class people there, if it's like some sort of commentary on that, because we saw the scene with the interview that was happening about how like the guy was basically saying that like young people don't want to work anymore, and like people are lazy. And like when people like make generalizations like that, it for me is coming from a place of not recognizing the struggles that like the working class, like everyday person is going through. It's like, are there jobs even available for people to work? Are people lazy, or are people suffering the effects of capitalism? Like, I don't know like how deep I should read into it, but I thought it was interesting how Saitama was kind of looking at that interview and saying that like, oh, I could have been one of these people, because he's also kind of unemployed. Like, I don't know what he does to like earn money, because like I said, he's not being paid for being a hero. And so it's interesting that he had that kind of realization that like he could have been led down the wrong path of like being like radicalized almost, because like these people, I'm assuming like some of them, their kind of anger and like discontent stems from like a legitimate place. Like I'm assuming not everyone that's unhappy with reality of their city is just lazy and doesn't want to work. I'm assuming there's like some legitimate cause for unhappiness or discontent. But yeah, like I said, these like kind of fringe groups that are like extremists and going around blowing up cities, it's not the best champion for your cause. And so like I said, they're kind of an extreme representation of that, and they're meant to be kind of humorous and like not taking super seriously. But I think just like the interview little segment that they threw in there, I wonder if that's actually supposed to be getting at some sort of like social commentary there, or if I'm reading too much into it. But I thought that was interesting. But yeah, like I really enjoy this new storyline that we're starting with Saitama trying to join the Hero Association and trying to like get a job basically, because like I said, I don't know how he makes money. And so it'd be nice if he could get paid for being a hero and like risking his life, because he's not getting fun out of it. He's not getting attention or like appreciation. So the least he could get is some money. And so yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I feel like I said, I'm really enjoying the show so far, and I can't wait to get into future episodes. And so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in watching more of my reactions, please subscribe to my channel. But otherwise, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.